What's in Small Biz David's red Google bag today? Let's see what's in here today. A great blog that I read earlier today. The title is What Small Businesses Can Learn from Google. It was published on Tuesday, May 22nd. Julie Clow is the guest columnist in an article published at cnbc.com. Let me read Julie's opening paragraph, and it was a wonderful article. Thank you, Julie. When I talk to people about Google and its organizational culture, they are equally fascinated and hopeless, believing that the magic behind Google lies in the deep revenue streams that make it possible to feed its employees 3 meals a day. Small businesses, especially, tend to dismiss Google as a wholly unattainable model for running a business. However, I learned core lessons at Google that transformed the way I think about problem solving and strategic thinking. I can't say enough about how important Google is to our small business, our David's Barter community. I use Google applications, and I'm finding new applications daily. YouTube, obviously, Google Plus are very, very important parts of our daily business activity. Our whole business model is being developed and being marketed with Google technology. And it's been wonderful for us, and I want to thank Google for the unbelievable, incredible search results that one finds if you Google David's Barter or if you Google Small Biz David, making sure that you put Small Biz David in quotation marks. I still do not understand that, and if anybody from Google can help me out on this, if you just Google Small Biz David without the quotation marks, often the search engines read that as Small Biz space David. They put that space in there for some reason. If you put quotation marks around Small Biz David, all one word, you are then taken to a page where you're taken, the search results are page after page of all the things that Small Biz David does, specifically the YouTubes that have been created. Not exclusively, but very much so to the YouTubes, which makes a lot of sense, because one would have to believe that Google scours YouTube, which they own, for all the available information and data that they can provide for you. And it has worked very, very well for us, and I want to thank Google. I'm reminded of some controversy that we shared about 6-7 weeks ago, where, actually it was back in March at South by Southwest. Matt, I don't remember Matt's last name at this time, but he did a panel discussion at South by Southwest and publicly made the statement for the first time that Google was going to penalize folks for over-optimization in their efforts to drive traffic to a landing page or to a website. And my comment at that time was, what took you so long, Google, to penalize folks for doing bad marketing? And over-optimization is the best example of bad marketing. back to Julie's article, her blog, she lists some points I'd like to share with you. Point number 1, launch and iterate. Even the smartest of the hyper-educated Google leaders cannot predict which products and features will attract a sizable user base. Instead, they urge teams to launch quickly and iterate based upon what they learn from their users. We validate that tremendously well. Put it out there for testing. See what it is that is of interest to folks. I'm fascinated as I study how many folks view the various YouTubes that we have produced, over 200 of them now, and what is it that attracts people's attention? What is it they want to learn about? And we take that information and build upon future marketing strategies for David's Barter community. So launch and iterate. Point number 2, fail fast. If you try a lot of stuff by launching early and iterating, you'll fail at most attempts. This is the secret to innovation. Julie, thank you. Thank you for that comment. She goes on to say, failure is not a bad thing, but slow failure in the market is. Once again, launch, iterate, and declare the failures as quickly as you can. Great point. Number 3, focus on the user. Your customers or users should be your singular focus always. A question I ask incessantly to maintain this focus is, what problem are we trying to solve for our customers? Not only what problem are we trying to solve, what is the solution to that problem? Can we provide that solution and create value to the marketplace, to the user, to our customers by what it is, the information that we are bringing to them? What is the value? People buy based upon what value you can bring to their lives, to their business. Ask forgiveness, not permission. This mantra was important to mobilize every Google employee in the company to do the things they felt were right without worrying about what approvals they needed to do it. That is empowerment. Empower yourself, empower your employees to do what they think is right and find out if indeed it is right, without diminishing the value of the brand value that you have established for your company, your market, your service. Number 5, if you see a void, fill it. This is my favorite lesson from Google. It gives explicit permission to employees and the expectation that if something is broken, everyone is empowered and responsible to fix it. A great bit of information. And in fact, as I talk and share with you learnings that I've received from my mentor, Brian Tracy, my main mentor, he talks about, it's very simple, find a problem and fix it. Find out what it is that folks really need and want. Don't force what you think it is that they need. Find out what it is that they need. And this is a something that I think about a lot as I read emails and people trying to sell me something. Marketing people with the cutesy subject lines and headlines, really an insult to my intelligence. So why would I want to buy anything from somebody who is trying to insult my intelligence? And in fact, there's a question of the integrity question. if people are trying to attract your attention by how much money you can make in the next hour, I don't think that's someplace where you want to go. I think your time can be spent elsewhere to find out what it is that you need and want to do for your company. Julie, thank you. Thank you for your wonderful blog on what small businesses can learn from Google. David's Barter Community and Small Biz David have learned a tremendous amount, and in fact have built our entire foundation and growth and development on Google's technology that is built upon the lessons to be learned that Julie just shared with us.